What's up everyone? Today I'm doing a full showcasing of the Cokeboys script. Opening the menu brings up a fully draggable interface that can also be resized to fit your screen. On the Home tab, Auto Buso and Auto Observation keep both hockey abilities active automatically. Auto V3 and Auto V4 can handle race abilities, while Anti-Stun and Unbreakable skills help prevent interruptions during combat. For utility, Walk on Water lets me move across the ocean normally. As soon as I disable it, normal water damage returns. Walk on Lava works the same way, letting me safely move across lava areas without taking the usual floor damage. In the Keybinds tab, you can set the menu toggle to any key you prefer. Once it is set, you can quickly open or close the interface without interrupting gameplay. The rest of the important features have their own configurable binds as well, including aimbot, fast attack, macro playback, and movement-related options. Here, aim is currently off. Pressing my assigned G key turns it on, gives a confirmation notification, and the toggle updates instantly in the menu. Pressing the same key again turns it back off. The mobile tab lets you enable every on-screen control from top to bottom so you can build the layout that works best for you. Each button can be dragged anywhere on your screen, making it easy to keep important actions within reach. If you are happy with the layout, enable lock mobile buttons to prevent accidental movement while keeping every button usable. Turning the lock back off makes them draggable again. In the Aim tab, I can enable Skill Aimbot to redirect supported abilities toward the target I'm currently tracking. Here, I'm using abilities on an NPC to show the aim redirect in action. Enabling the FOV circle shows the area where targets can be selected. If I need more range, I can simply increase the FOV radius slider. Skill Camlock is separate from Skill Aimbot, and the list shows exactly which fighting style abilities currently support it. There is also an Ignore low-level players option, so Skill Aimbot can skip players below level 2500 without affecting normal combat. With both Camlock and Skill Aimbot enabled, Electric Claw X redirects to the NPC while my camera locks onto them. Finally, Soru Aimbot has its own configurable keybind. Once enabled, pressing that key uses Soru directly toward the target. Target priority lets you choose how the script selects targets: the closest target, the target with the lowest health, or the one nearest your crosshair. Target mode gives you full control over what can be selected, with options for NPCs only, players only, or both. Safe mode prevents a targeting system from locking onto players while you are inside a safe zone. It also works both ways. Once I leave the safe zone, players who are still protected inside one will not be selected as targets. FOV follows. Cursor moves the targeting area with your mouse instead of keeping it fixed in the center of the screen. With the FOV circle enabled, you can clearly see it follow your cursor in real time. The Visuals tab starts with the Active Modules display, which shows the features currently enabled while you play. Its color can be changed to match your theme. You can enable a rainbow effect for a constantly shifting color, and you can add a background to make the display easier to read in bright areas. The target indicator is customizable too. Here, I can change the color of the targeting line to any color I want, so it fits the rest of my interface. Player ESP can then be enabled for extra information on nearby players. Extended info is fully customizable, so you can choose exactly what appears instead of being forced to show everything. Individual details can be turned on or off, including the information you care about most. You can also adjust the ESP text size and the height offset, giving you control over how clean or detailed the display looks on screen. Limit ESP distance keeps player information visible only within the distance you choose. Here, lowering that range removes the ESP details once the player is too far away. Increasing it again brings the information back, helping keep the screen clean while still showing nearby targets. The skill. Aimbot works across different combat types, including fruit abilities, melee skills, and supported gun M1 attacks. The Blacklist tab gives you control over which abilities should not use that targeting assistance. After adding selected skills to the Blacklist, those abilities use their normal aim behavior instead, while every ability that is not blacklisted continues to work with Skill Aimbot. The Exclude tab lets you remove specific players from the targeting system. I'm currently targeting this player, but once I add them to the Exclude list, they are no longer selected. I can do the same with another nearby player, and once both are excluded, Soru Aimbot ignores them entirely. The Combat tab brings several combat features together. Auto Skull Guitar continuously fires Skull Guitar M1, attacks at the current skill aimbot target. I can also enable Fast Attack, which can also be controlled directly from its on-screen button. Buddy Sword Accuracy improves the targeting for Buddy Sword's supported skill, helping it connect with the selected target. Soru skill macro lets you choose a weapon category and ability to use after Soru aim. Just make sure Soru Aimbot is enabled first, then customize the skill that fits your loadout. Hitbox Expander lets you set the size you want, and Hitbox Visual shows the expanded area before you use it. Here, the gun M1 demonstrates that the larger hitbox is active. Finally, Infinite Soru allows rapid consecutive Soru use. It includes an on-screen warning, so use it carefully and at your own risk. To show how the combat features work together, I enable the combat option shown here and confirm that Soru Aimbot is active for the Soru to skill macro. I then use the full setup against an NPC. Fast Attack, Skull Guitar support, Buddy Sword accuracy, and the selected Soru skill work together smoothly without interfering with each other. The movement tab starts with Dash Boost. First, this is the normal dash distance. After enabling Dash Boost, I can set it to what I want and immediately see the difference. Speed Boost is controlled separately, so I can set my preferred movement speed and see it apply while moving around. Jump Boost has its own value as well, letting me choose how high I want to jump. Infinite Jump can be enabled normally, configured to work while holding the jump key, or used through its on-screen button. It also works together with Jump Boost for higher movement options. Sanguine Boost adds movement after using Sanguine Art Z. The distance and fling behavior can be customized before using it. By default, the boost can finish with a ragdoll effect. Enabling no ragdoll after boost keeps the movement without that final ragdoll. Finally, ragdoll after skill lets you choose any weapon category and skill key. Once the selected ability is used, the script applies the ragdoll movement tech automatically. The Fighting Styles tab automatically shows the styles available for the C you are currently in. Since I'm in the second C, only the eligible second C styles appear here. I select Superhuman and enable Auto Buy Melee. The script begins traveling to the correct NPC, and the process can be cancelled at any time if you change your mind. This travel section is sped up, but once the NPC is reached, the script purchases the selected fighting style and shows a confirmation notification when it is complete. In the third C, the Fighting Styles tab updates to show only the styles available there. I select Electric Claw and enable Auto Buy Melee. The script automatically follows the required route and travels to the correct NPC. Once it arrives, it completes the purchase and displays a confirmation notification to show that Electric Claw was successfully obtained. The Macro tab lets you create, edit, and replay your own combos. I'll start by opening the Macro Guide, which explains the full recording process step by step. Back on the main page, you can name each of your 5 recording slots, anything you want, making it organized. Separate hotkeys can be set for record and stop, as well as macro play and stop, so you can control your combo without leaving the game. The macro records a full timeline of your actions. You can ignore movement keys so walking does not affect the recording, and enable the macro status display to see whether the system is idle, recording, or running. Here I use my record keybind and perform a combo on a target. Once it is finished, the timeline shows every action that was recorded and the exact time it happened. If anything needs changing, individual actions can be deleted or their timing can be edited without recording the entire combo again. There is also an export and import section, allowing you to copy a recording code, save it, or share it with another player. At the top, the recording summary shows the total number of actions and the full duration. Now, I'll use my macro play keybind to replay the combo I just created. The Misc tab includes useful quality of life and server controls. Anti-AFK helps prevent idle disconnects while the script is running. Remember, hidden UI works with the /ehide chat command. Typing it once hides the script interface and its visuals, and typing it again restores everything exactly as it was. The remaining utility and safe mode options include their own descriptions, so you can quickly see what each setting changes before enabling it. Team controls let you switch between pirates and marines directly from the menu. Here, I join marines, then switch back to pirates a few seconds later. Finally, server hop moves you into another available server, which is useful when you want a fresh lobby without manually searching through the server list. Safe mode is designed as an emergency escape option. I enable it, then let nearby NPCs attack until my health reaches the value I selected for activation. As soon as that threshold is reached, safe mode triggers automatically and moves my character high into the air, away from the NPCs and out of their attack range. The Fast Flags tab lets you manage supported rendering and performance presets directly in the script. First, I paste in my own fast flag configuration and validate it to confirm the format is correct before applying it to the game. You can also save a configuration as a local preset, making it easy to load the same setup again later without pasting it every time. There is also a built-in Cokeboys preset for users who want a ready-to-use option. I validate and apply that preset here as well. If you change your mind while a preset is being applied, the process can also be cancelled. The Key Management tab gives you control over your script access key. From here you can validate the current key, refresh its status, copy the key itself, or copy the link used to obtain it. The page also shows whether your key is eligible to be extended. To demonstrate the process, I reset the current key and enter it again. Once it is validated, access is restored and the script is ready to use. The Appearance tab lets you personalize the entire interface. There are multiple built-in theme presets, and each one updates the menu colors instantly so you can find a style you like. For more control, the custom option opens Advanced Custom Colors, where you can fine-tune the individual parts of the interface to create your own look. If you ever want to start over, Reset Appearance restores the original default theme. The Settings tab contains a script-wide display, privacy, interface, and configuration options. I start by enabling the FPS and ping display, along with the status overlay. The status dropdown lets you decide exactly which active features are shown, so you can turn individual status entries on or off and keep the display as clean as you want. The FPS limit can also be set to any value you prefer. Here I cap the client at 45 frames per second, then return it to 240. Streamer mode hides player names, including your own, on your client for safer recordings or streams. Turning it off restores the normal names. You can resize the entire menu with the UI scale slider, hide the on-screen menu button, and use Reset UI to restore the default interface layout. The Discord button copies the community invite link. Finally, the config section lets you save your setup. Full backup exports every setting, while share config exports the enabled configuration you want to share. To load a setup, paste its code and import it. Reset config returns everything to its defaults. Importing a configuration is simple. Paste the config code into the box, press import config, and the saved settings are applied right away. Thanks for watching. If you found the video useful, leave a like and subscribe for future updates. Join the Discord through the link in the description for keys, updates, support, and bug reports.